Hey everybody. Just wanted to pop on real quick. I've been thinking for the last few days and about loneliness. Um anyway, it's one of these things, I'm a mom, right? I have 3 fantastic kids, but I'm no longer married. And for the longest time, I felt like I was supposed to be alone. In fact, that was the message that kept coming in, was that I needed to focus on myself. I needed to heal myself. I needed to love myself. And, that I was told not to engage in romantic relationships. And that's hard. It's hard to be a mom with 3 kids with no partner. That was the one thing about being married that I miss that. I miss having a partner. And I'm not just talking about the sexual aspect of it, I'm talking about the day-to-day partner, somebody asking you, how was your day? I don't always have that. And I'm lucky and blessed, especially, I was told, must have been about a year and a half ago, maybe a little longer ago, to open up my Facebook to people that I don't actually know in person. Before that time, I really only had people I actually knew. And I had, I don't know, 800 friends or whatever through all the different circles and things that I was involved with. But I was told, no, you need to go beyond your immediate circle and start connecting with people that you resonate with, even if you don't know them. And that's going to be an intuitive process, and you're probably going to make some mistakes sometimes, but that's okay, because you don't have to stay friends with them. But just through this whole solstice and diving deep into myself and seeing and forgiving myself for the things that my mistakes in past relationships. And a lot of it were my coping mechanisms, due to being abused, all the different kinds of things that happened to me when I was younger, sexual trauma, being molested, choosing boyfriends that maybe weren't the best, didn't treat me very well. And I was okay with that, because I was struggling with I am not worthy of love and respect. And that has been a tough one for me, and I'm still working on it. And I'm doing much better. I'm doing much better with that. But I'm doing much better because I'm just loving myself. But I do see that, my Achilles heel is getting into a relationship with somebody and putting them above me and above my wants and desires and my needs. The caregiver. All that programming that women are, at least me, but I think women in general. That was the programming at the time that I was growing up, is that, you're supposed to cater to the man and, take care of them. And then you have kids, and then you do that for the kids too. And really, your own passions, your own needs go to the way bottom of the list. So this is me saying, I'm lonely for a partner. I'm horrible at dating. I mean, I was married for almost 20 years. And it's okay. It's okay, all of it. It's okay that I'm lonely. It's okay that I wish I had a partner. It's okay that I have all my dating stuff turned off right now. And I have been seeing somebody. And he's great. But I don't know what it's going to be. And that's the other thing. You know, like I was talking to my beautiful friend Carla, there is this thing, this huge shift in the paradigm, timeline, you know, as we dissolve all this programming of people like us, especially somebody like me. You know, I got married and I thought it was forever. And it's not. And so I need to be okay with that. I know that sounds so silly, but I need to release myself from that way of thinking. And also let myself and any other person that comes in later off the hook. They don't have to be my forever. I'm realizing with contracts that, soul contracts, we make these agreements to come together for things. And once that is done, once we complete whatever task that we had agreed to, the people kind of fall away. And it doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be a bad thing at all. It just is. And like what I was telling my friend the other day, you just have to go to gratitude for what it is right now. And that's what I've been doing with the guy that I've been seeing. I mean, I am grateful every time I get to see him. You know, I'm grateful for his fun energy and for his kind heart. And every time I get to see it, it opens me up a little bit and it gets me to believe that there are people like this out here. And that's beautiful. Because I deserve somebody that loves me. And you do too. And for all of you that are in loving, committed, beautiful relationships, or however your relationship looks, that's up to you guys. But I'm happy for you. I want that for myself. But I also know I came into this life for a lot of experience. I came in stacking the deck for experience almost immediately, being adopted. And then it was just thing after thing after thing. And now divorce, which was ugly. Grateful that we're getting along now as we co-parent our 3 beautiful kids. But it's been a lonely road. And the amazing thing about it, and this just popped into my head, I was lonely when I was married. It's almost been, I've been lonely all along. And I think some of you guys might understand what that means, what that feels like. To never really quite fit in. And I felt like that most of my life. And that what came from inside me. And I'm 46, and I'm just figuring it out. I've been figuring it out for over a year, learning the hard way. You know, that all of this comes from within me. And my exterior relationships and my exterior situation is a reflection of my interior. So when I say go deep, do the inner work, that's why. That's where we can make the most difference. We make the most difference with ourselves, and then it trickles out, ripples out. You know, I think of a concussion reverberating out. And so it does help the whole collective, but it all starts with us. So yes, I'm sitting here, I'm lonely, but it's okay. I'm seeing who I am. And I'm able to be who I am, partially because I am alone. And the big challenge for me will be merging, hopefully someday, with another energy and still being able to be myself and to put myself on the list and to still know who I am. Anyway, here I am just pondering, but I just wanted to share that with you. It's a pretty private thing. Doing videos and talking about this private stuff is not easy for me. I mean, it's not easy for anyone really. But the most ironic thing is that I know I'm not alone. In that I have guides, I have angels, I have friends that check in on me. I have so many wonderful souls in my life that let me know every day that I'm beautiful, that my work here is needed, and to keep going. And that's what my thing is that I channel, but I also hope to inspire every single person to keep going, because really it's all within our control. And we can make a difference by making a difference within ourselves. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is where you are. And this will find you in divine time. And love each other a little bit extra right now. These energies are intense. We are letting things go. Things from many, 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 many lifetimes ago for me have been coming up. And I'm just letting it go, releasing it. I don't need to carry it anymore. The weight is too much to bear, and I don't need to anymore. So, all right, I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Mwah.